must be Ron.
Yep. How's it going?
Hey, Ron,
nice
Scott, man. Nice meeting you.
And finally remembered after like 2 years of camping, I remembered both of them. So I heard you on yours. So
no, that was Dave.
Oh, okay.
I actually left mine at home sitting on the charger.
I figured.
I got like halfway up here and go, dang, I
I
forgot.
heard someone talking. I'm like, well, that's not Ron's voice.
I forgot my daggone radio.
Hey, Kevin, where do you want me to park?
In the back of my rig, I have built this this deck system in here that has 4 compartments where most of my gear can store below there that we don't need a lot, but we might need. Recovery gear, tools, extra chairs, table if we need it. Here we got a picnic table, so not gonna really have to pull that out. In the back here, I got a little power station with a marine battery, little, DC plugs. I got an inverter for run AC stuff, and it's gonna work really good. If you want me to show you how I built that, drop us a comment right down in the comment box below. Is this Josh's truck? I don't even recognize it. Is this Josh's truck? Yeah. Josh's truck it's not even recognizable from our last trip. I guess he got his new parts. So yeah, Josh's truck looks totally different now. And way more badass, that's for sure. Okay, here's Ron's setup. He finally got all going here. We're doing a little walk around the camp. He's got his awning out here, and he's got this new free awning out here. Kevin's got his back awning out and his side awning out off of his truck right there. Okay, here's the guys. We're all just discussing. This is Dave's truck. He's the organizer of the event. He's got this little setup here for the picnic table. Okay, this little fly there. Okay, this is Blake's truck. It's a Nissan, and then Chris. If you guys are on Snapchat, hey, check him out right there at Chris Freeth. Okay, he's got his little Overland trailer here, plenty of firewood, rooftop tent. Here comes Josh. He's rolling up in his new badass looking Tacoma. If you guys go back, I'll leave you a link right here. Go up to the top of the screen. I'll leave you a card to what Josh's truck looked like just a little while ago, and what it looks like now. Got some tires, rims, lift.
Good here, you think?
Dude, your truck.
Appreciate it.
What happened?
A lot of work. Yeah. I'll do a walk around with you in a minute.
Yeah, tell us about it, man. We gotta definitely do a walk around, because I just told everyone I'm leaving a link to what it looked like a little while back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm here with Backwoods Gourmet. Just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my truck. It is the 2013 SR5 edition Toyota Tacoma. Over this past weekend, I actually installed the entire suspension kit. In some of Backwoods Gourmet's prior video, you can see this truck back when it was stock with the suspension and stock tires. As you can see, I clearly beefed it up, and I'll talk to you a little bit about it. In the front, I actually went with the Old Man Emu setup, the 886 coilovers with the SPC upper control arms, fully adjustable. What you can do with that is actually adjust the caster of the tire forward and backwards, so that way they can actually fit a lot better inside the fender well. But with the tire size that I actually went with, which was the 295/70 with 17-inch wheel, I actually had to do a little bit of frame cutting. They actually call it a cab mount chop. So as you can see here, I actually cut a little bit into the fender wall, so that way this tire doesn't rub when I turn it. I went with the Cooper Discover STT Pros. The reason I went with that is just because the reviews on them were amazing. Everybody loves them who has them, so I'm going to be testing them out for my first time, and hopefully after I can get at least like 40,000 miles, we'll see. I went with the Relation race wheels. They call this color copper, or matte copper actually, and it is a 17-inch wheel with 0 offset, 8.5 width. And I think it actually hugs this tire beautifully. Simulated B-lock, obviously, but I just think they really set it off, looks good. And as far as the back goes, I wanted it to match the front. It's got the Old Man Emu shocks in the rear, as well as Old Man Emu leaf springs, not the Add-A-Leaf kit, but the actual heavy-duty leaf springs. The reason why I went with that is because I have stuff in the back, and when I load this thing up with gear to go camping with Backwoods Gourmet, I want to be able to have something that's not going to make the truck sag. I'm also eventually going to upgrade the bumper in the rear, so that'll put more weight back there, and if I ever pull anything, like I said, I just wanted it to sit level as possible. And as you can see, after upgrading that, it actually sits very level, and I actually love it. As far as the back of the truck goes, I keep some stuff back here. I got the Smittybilt rooftop tent, and they're sitting on some mid-cab bed bars. That was actually custom made by a buddy of mine, Timothy Spar, in Central Florida. He fabricates a lot of stuff for Tacomas. You can look him up on Facebook. I think the best money I've spent so far is actually the water port that I have back here that I use to clean fish on the bed of my truck. I even use this thing to clean off my feet, sand at the beach or whatever, but you literally just fill it up from a garden hose and it pressurizes from that, and you can actually spray this thing up to, I want to say, like 20 feet at full pressure. But I mean, it is what it is. It'll definitely help you out if you want to wash your hands off real quick and you don't want to walk around to the side of the house and use the garden hose. That's where it's at. I got the high lift jack also mounted on here, a little shovel I just do on the side over there, use that when I go camping. And as far as the front bumper, this is actually used. It's made by a company called Pelfrey Built, and they are no longer in business because they filed for bankruptcy. Not exactly sure on the whole story behind that, but they no longer make bumpers. I got this secondhand from a guy in South Florida who was selling it for a good deal, so I picked it up. It's got a little rust in there, but I'll eventually sandblast, powder coat it. Still got to install the light bar and a winch in there. Thinking about a 9,500 pound Smittybilt full synthetic line, but I'll eventually get that, put it in there, and then that'll be pretty much it for the truck. I don't really plan on doing anything else besides that and the rear bumper. Maybe one day when I hit the lottery, I'll get the Princey roof rack, but until then, this is my rig. If you got any questions, you can just comment on Backwoods Gourmet channel. I can try to keep up with the comments on his channel maybe, and try to answer some stuff if anybody has any questions as far as the modifications of this truck. But I hope you like it. I definitely do. And I'll see you guys later.
Well, Mother Nature just gave us a little warning. It might be time to get this set up. Uh-oh, he's got the essentials again.
And we got tea, because
Yeah.
someone mentioned in the last video to mix Fireball with Publix tea. So I'm going to
Make
give that a
a
shot.
Long Island iced tea version of Fireball.
Yep, and we got plenty of Cokes to mix with the Jack Daniels.
Okay, well, you know, Kevin is a millennial, so they really like the Fireball.
It's cheap. And then we'll look at Ron's. This is going to be inside of Ron's refrigerator. We stopped at Publix on the way. Kind of cheated a little bit, but gotta love Publix. Alright, so we have
Publix.
We have carrots. We're gonna cook and season carrots on the fire tonight.
Yummy.
We have blueberries and peaches to make a cobbler. Ron brought his
Dutch oven.
Dutch oven. Yeah.
Yep, I
got
can
some
help him out with that a little bit.
We got eggs. We got bacon for the morning.
I got eggs, bacon, potatoes. Alright, so we are tucked into the truck topper here on the air mattress. A little switch light up there. We got the back gate closed, so we're predator resistant, we'll say resistant. And we got the screens open in the topper. Got my fan going over here, which feels really good. It has cooled down really nicely, and I'm getting pretty comfy here. And so we're gonna take it out for tonight. Go get some sleep and make some breakfast in the morning.